I bless the world because I bless myself. 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 Dear Divine Ones, welcome back to Miracle Mantras. I'm Kiran Jot. I'll be reading today's lesson for you, singing this mantra with you again so that you can sing it and carry it with you throughout your day. And I'll be adding a commentary at the end. This is lesson 187. I bless the world because I bless myself. No one can give unless they have. In fact, giving is proof of having. We have made this point before. What seems to make it hard to credit is not this. No one can doubt that you must first possess what you would give. It is the second phase on which the world and true perception differ. Having had and given, then the world asserts that you have lost what you possessed. The truth maintains that giving will increase what you possess. How is this possible? For it is sure that if you give a finite thing away, your body's eyes will not perceive it yours. Yet we have learned that things but represent the thoughts that make them. And you do not lack for proof that when you give ideas away, you strengthen them in your own mind. Perhaps the form in which the thought seems to appear is changed in giving, yet it must return to them who give. Nor can the form it takes be less acceptable. It must be more. Ideas must first belong to you before you give them. If you are to save the world, you first accept salvation for yourself. But you will not believe that this is done until you see the miracles it brings to everyone you look upon. Herein is the idea of giving clarified and given meaning. Now you can perceive that by your giving is your store increased. Protect all things you value by the act of giving them away, and you are sure that you will never lose them. What you thought you did not have is thereby proven yours, yet value is not its form, for this will change and grow unrecognizable in time, however much you try to keep it safe. No form endures. It is the thought behind the form of things that lives unchangeable. Give gladly, you can only gain thereby. The thought remains and grows in strength as it is reinforced by giving. Thoughts extend as they are shared, for they cannot be lost. There is no giver and receiver in the sense the world conceives of them. There is a giver who retains another who will give as well. And both must gain in this exchange, for each will have the thought and form most helpful to them. And what they seem to lose is always something they will value less than what will surely be returned to them. Never forget you give but to yourself. Who understands what giving means must laugh at the idea of sacrifice, nor can they fail to recognize the many forms which sacrifice may take. They laugh as well at pain and loss, at sickness and at grief, at poverty, starvation, and at death. They recognize sacrifice remains the one idea that stands behind them all, and in their gentle laughter are they healed. Illusion recognized must disappear. Accept not suffering, and you remove the thought of suffering. Your blessing lies on everyone who suffers when you choose to see all suffering as what it is. The thought of sacrifice gives rise to all the forms that suffering appears to take. And sacrifice is an idea so mad that sanity dismisses it at once. Never believe that you can sacrifice. There is no place for sacrifice in what has any value. If the thought occurs, its very presence proves that error has arisen and correction must be made. Your blessing will correct it. Given first to you, it now is yours to give as well. No form of sacrifice and suffering can long endure before the face of one who has forgiven and has blessed themselves. The lilies that your brothers or your sisters offer you are laid upon your altar, with the ones you offer them beside. Who could fear to look upon such lovely holiness? The great illusion of the fear of God diminishes to nothingness before the purity that you will look on here. Be not afraid to look. The blessedness you will behold will take away all thought of form and leave instead the perfect gift forever there, forever to increase, forever yours, forever given away. Now are we one in thought, for fear has gone, and here before the altar to one God, one Creator, and one thought, we stand together as the one child of God, not separate from God who is our source, not distant from one brother or sister who is part of our one self, whose innocence has joined us all as one. We stand in blessedness and give as we receive. The name of God is on our lips, and as we look within, we see the purity of heaven shine in our reflection of God's love. Now are we blessed, and now we bless the world. What we have looked upon we would extend, for we would see it everywhere. We would behold it shining with the grace of God in everyone. We would not have it be withheld from anything we look upon, and to ensure this holy sight is ours, we offer it to everything we see. For where we see it, it will be returned to us in form of lilies we can lay upon our altar, making it a home for innocence itself, who dwells in us and offers us its holiness as ours. I bless the world because I bless myself. 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 This is in the same vein as the last lesson. It's not arrogant to bless ourselves. It's life-giving and it's a gift to everyone else. Look at the world around us where everyone is walking around carrying this heavy shame and guilt and unworthiness and carrying this self-hatred, and then they share it because we are all connected. We can feel it. When you walk into a room with someone having a bad day, you know immediately. When you walk down the street and someone gives you a beautiful smile, it makes you smile. When you watch something or see a child crying out in pain, it makes you cry because we feel it. We know it. So if you're watching everyone around you suffering and sacrificing and walking around with so much pain because they don't know how loved they are, then it's truly a revolutionary act to love and bless yourself. Not to say I'm better than anyone else, or I'm different, or I'm apart. To bless ourselves is to recognize who we are. And it is arrogance that would have us believe that we are unworthy as the child of God. And it's a blessing upon ourselves and everyone else to recognize our holiness, to recognize our worthiness, to recognize our lovingness. It's a gift to ourselves and everyone else. Just take a moment and imagine a world where everyone knows how worthy they are. Take a moment and imagine what it's like if everyone in this world felt loved and felt that they could follow their inner guidance and do whatever brought them joy, and that would be a gift to all the rest of us. These are opposite ideas to what we hold dear now. This thought of sacrifice and suffering. Well, that's very convenient, isn't it? For the collective powers that be that we gave power to. And now we take it back in every blessing, in every moment of love we give to ourselves so that it may overflow and bless everyone Thank you for being with me. I look forward to being with you again tomorrow.